It's Winter Een Mas! It's time to game! Happy Winter Een Mas! Today we're going to discuss RPGs. It is day 6, it's the penultimate day of Winter Een Mas. We've got one more day after today, and today is all about the RPGs. RPGs have been one of my favourite genres ever since I started playing Final Fantasy VII. Then into 8, went back and completed 7, played 9, 10 and 11. During that time I got to play Breath of Fire. What a great RPG that was, and I very much realized I had a massive love for this genre. So why don't we go check in with JorGoGo on what their RPG of choice is.
Okay Jordan, now he wants you to cover your favorite RPG. And somehow I already have an idea on what it is.
Heck yeah you do! Kingdom Hearts 2! Hey, that rhymed. It's the game that got me into the series in full force and made me actually care about what was going on with the organization and the replicas and the time travel and all this talk about data. It makes total sense if you become numb to the pain. But back to Kingdom Hearts 2, the one that technically, and I stress that word, technically made the story flop on its head. It's argued to be the best in the series. Pushing the story aside, it does everything a sequel should do. Expand what made the past game fun and take out what was broken. Many more Disney worlds, more tough battles, more moves using your AP points, and how acrobatic, flexible, and stylish the combat is. This right here is the highlight of the game. And also added to the game was insanely fun gummy ship missions, an actual navigation hub, thank Christ, empty hallways, and just empty. Does anyone live here? The combat itself, like I said, is the spotlight of the game since it was the biggest improvement since the past game. You have access to a crap load of keyblades this time around, moves that keep the combo going and also make movement less of a chore. Summons are back, but you can use your link attacks, which you can perform with your Disney party character. And the biggest thing in the game? The drive forms. Forms that make you do all the flippy floppies and also cleans a room full of heartless under 1 minute. That's just only scratching the surface. Can you believe that? Sora just has a lot in his arsenal this time around. Guess that 1 year nap did wonders for his muscles. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 2 is an excellent game, and I'm sure y'all jump into Kingdom Hearts in some way, shape, or form. So if you ever want to jump back into the games again, they're all for the PS4 now, all in one place. So get busy, why don't you? That's all I gotta say for right now, because good lord, I'll just keep yapping on about Kingdom Hearts. Nate, please take over for me. I'm done. I need to shut up about this franchise already.
Where's your Kingdom Hearts marathon?
Shut up.
Thank you, JorGoGo. What a great choice there going in with Kingdom Hearts. Now, I haven't actually played Kingdom Hearts yet. I have Kingdom Hearts 2. I am going to go out and get Kingdom Hearts 1. My plan is to play those, review them on the channel, and just have a jolly good time with them. The idea of Disney mixed over with Final Fantasy is just is brilliant. Okay, it's full stop brilliant with its own unique storyline. I just love it. So I really can't wait to actually get around to playing that. It is going to be great. Go everybody, check out JorGoGo's channel, like some of his videos, and give him hit that subscribe button for him if you like what you see. I'm adamant you will. So yeah, why don't we go and check in with the button bashers on what their RPG of choice is.
So the next category on the list was RPG. One of my favourite RPGs is obviously Pokemon on the Game Boy, but I'm not going to pick that because I bet you any money everyone else has picked that. So, it's a 2011 release. I originally played this on the PlayStation 3. I did get the HD remake on the PlayStation 4. That is Skyrim Elder Scrolls. So Skyrim Elder Scrolls for me was absolutely magical. So basically it's a massive land, Tamriel it's called. You are the Dragonborn. You can sort of choose your character at the start and create your character. You can be like a weird lizard, you can be like a cat. Well, it's like a bloke with a cat's head. It's probably got an actual name. You can be sort of like Viking looking motherfuckers as well, who are pretty cool. I'm normally a Viking with a huge beard. Ballyheed, huge beard, cannot go wrong. Nails. But so the fighting style on it as well, so you can either choose third person or first person, which is cool. You can switch from that. But the fighting style you've got is you can dual wield, so you can hold two swords. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. You can have a bow and arrow. You can have magic in one hand, so fire out one and have a little sword in the other. You can have two little daggers. You can do what you want. And that's what I love about it. I tend to go with magic in one hand and a big sword in the other. So close melee combat, you've got your sword, and then anyone coming here, hey, get away! Just fire like ice or fire at them or whatever. But you did unlock abilities, so because you were the Dragonborn, you took the souls of the dragons that you killed, and it became a shout. So you used to go roar like and shout these words, which I cannot remember because they're all in like a weird language. And it would like unlock an ability, so you'd have like a blast and it go whoosh, and it would blast people away. It was really good. The thought of unlocking those and not knowing what they were was really good. I liked that. The landscape itself was huge, and you were building up to a battle to defeat this dragon called Alduin. The people will be able to pronounce these better than me because you Skyrim hardcore. They're a hardcore bunch. They know all this. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore Skyrim fan, but I've finished it twice, which I would say is a good effort. That my favourite RPG is Skyrim.
Ah, what a great choice yet again there, Jamie. Skyrim, now I didn't get much of a chance to play Skyrim when it was out on the PC and all the other consoles. I played the opening piece to Escaping the Dragon, and that was basically all I played until it came out on the Switch. And then, the hours I have spent in that game. I'm going to be honest here, I got so distracted with side quests I haven't completed the story. However, I did successfully find one part of the game where you can take down a dragon while you are an absolute level 1 weakling, because there is a bridge that you can stand under while the dragon is circling around, and every time the dragon does its fire breathing, the bridge takes it. You take no damage, and all you have to do while it's breathing fire at the bridge is shoot it with the bow and arrow. So as long as you've got enough arrows, you can take this guy down, and that's what I did. I just stood there for ages, taking it down, bit by bit by bit, and I killed my second dragon very early on in the game when I really shouldn't have been able to. So yeah, it's got such a great experience. There's so much that you can do, and every person who plays the game gets to play it in their own way. And obviously on the Switch, you can get the Breath of the Wild outfit, so you can just pretend that you're playing Link in Skyrim, which is pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for that video. Thank you for that video. And I'm absolutely certain somebody is going to talk about Pokemon. Probably me, if not anyone else. So why don't we go and check in with Sega Head on what their RPG of choice is.
And then we have RPG. Pokemon Red version. It's probably the first proper RPG I played in my life, thinking about it, because we didn't get a lot of the good RPGs over here back in the day. Nintendo had all the best ones, and Nintendo didn't give a shit about the UK, so we didn't get them. And the Mega Drive, yeah, we had the Phantasy Star games and that, but I missed them then, which is an unfortunate piece of fuck. And Master System details, I didn't get to play it. Didn't get to play Phantasy Star on Master System, I mean. So yes, Pokemon Red is my favourite RPG because bleeding nostalgia, and I still say it's the best Pokemon game ever made, and I love all the remakes of it with your Fire Red and your Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Love Let's Go Eevee because, for fuck's sake, if you ever played Pokemon Yellow back in the day and you think, how unfair is this? I get a Pikachu, but that dick gets an Eevee. Professor Oak, fuck you. And then they give us Let's Go Eevee. It's like, here, have the fucking thing. You've waited like 20 years. You finally get to play it the way you wanted to.
Now, an RPG game, there's a lot of amazing RPG games that I've played. But I think the one I'm going to go for is Pokemon Red. And it's not the most complex RPG at all. It's probably one of the most simplistic RPGs you could probably come across. But it was actually one of the first RPGs I actually played. And it was the first game that really got me to understand and to enjoy that turn-based gameplay. There's something so special and unique about those early Pokemon games and capturing the monsters. But I think at the same time, because of the whole Pokemon phenomena that was going on with the anime. Now for me, I was around about 17, so it was one of those kind of times where I felt like maybe I was a bit too old to be getting into the whole Pokemon craze, but there was just something so alluring and interesting and fun about it. I couldn't resist. So at first I was a little bit embarrassed about it. I think I kind of kept it to myself, but bit by bit, once more people started playing the game and more of us in college started talking about it, I suddenly realized this is just a damn good game, and one of the games that to this day I always enjoy playing. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to go for Pokemon Red.
Thank you, Sega Head and Chronik. What a brilliant surprise that you both picked Pokemon Red. Pokemon Red was so amazing at the time as a role-playing game. I loved role-playing games as it was, from games like Diablo and the various D&D games on DOS back then. But yeah, for Pokemon, my brother had a Game Boy, and we didn't have it then. But I was been watching the anime. I heard about the game coming out, so I saved up a lot of money just so I could go and buy myself the Pokemon Game Boy, the special Pokemon Game Boy. I got myself Pokemon Blue, however, as my game, and yeah, I played that so much. I played through it once. I played through it. Oh, I definitely played through it 3 times, one for each of the starters. And I just remember when I heard that there was going to be Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver, and I decided at that point, no, I was going to wait, because it's like, well, there was Pokemon Yellow, there must be going to be a third one, right? And we got Pokemon Crystal, and then I couldn't help but get that game and utilize my brother's Game Boy with my Game Boy Color to link trade all of my Pokemon in there. Did the work to get all the starters. That was such a good game. So yeah, great choice there. Why don't we go over and check out what Frosty's RPG is?
RPG would be definitely Dragon Age Inquisition. I haven't played much of it. I really should get back into it sometime or another. But I played Origins, and I've basically played all the Dragon Ages except for Dragon Age 2. Yeah, I just like the fact that you can build relationships with your party members and the wide variety of abilities and stuff you can unlock within each class that you pick. And I feel like they could have done the combat a bit better, like a bit more actiony, instead of your classic RPGs where you press a button and then that happens, press a button and then that happens, like the old RPGs that is basically auto basic attack.
Thank you, Frosty. Dragon Age Inquisition, what a good choice. I'm going to be honest here, I haven't actually played it myself, but I have played prior Dragon Age games. They are just what you want in a big RPG. It's just a perfect choice. Again, we've had some great games offered up here. For me, what am I going to go and say? Well, it's going to have to be Vampire on the Switch. I have been playing that game recently and I love it. I know it's not like the other indie titles. This one has a bit of a bigger budget, but by golly, it is a great game. There's nothing like running around as a vampire. You've just become just change, and you're having to deal with those key decisions. Am I going to kill people to feed? Am I going to feed off rats instead? What am I going to do? How do I want to play this game? It is genius as a concept, and I am loving it. I'm loving every moment of it, and I'm loving the whole skill tree design for building up your vampire abilities. It is brilliant. So yeah, go check that out. It is a bit of a price, but honestly, you're gonna love the game. That's RPGs from us. Thank you all for watching. Comment below, hit the like button. We've got one more day left, so we will see you in the last video tomorrow as we end Winter Een Mas. Thank you all for watching. You've been amazing, and until next time, keep it geeky.
Yes.